Without further ado, Shelley, why don't you come on up? And I know Shelley for a number of years, and she's been in that office for a long time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's recently our clerk, so, welcome, and here we go.
Thank you. So I think I know most everybody in the room. I think I know Ty and Jerry, right?
Yes.
So, hi, nice to meet both of you. So for those that don't know, I grew up in Gold Beach. I graduated from Gold Beach High School. My husband did as well. We moved away for a time period to go to school, but moved back to raise our children here. We have 2 children. You already met my daughter, Allie. We also have a son, and just recently had our first grandson, who's almost 7 months old. So I started with the county 27 years ago. All 27, I've worked in the clerk's office for Renee. For you that don't know, Renee Pullen was the previous county clerk. I've held, I think, pretty much every position in the county clerk's office as of today. A lot of people don't realize how many hats the clerk's office has. We have quite a few responsibilities. We do marriage licenses, vital statistics as far as death and marriage. We're the keeper of the record. We record all your land transactions, board of property tax appeals. For those that don't know what that is, you can petition the value of your property, and we hold hearings. I think what else we do. Passports? Passports, yes, thank you. We do passports as well.
I've got a question, and you may talk, but when people sign up and run for office, they give a bunch of qualifications. Is there any checking by anybody on those qualifications, or what they state they have done in their life?
No, there's
So there's no resume checking? Because we've had a number of people that don't begin to resemble what they say they were. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you're signing your form, you're testing to the fact that that's what you do, and you can, if you're falsifying that information, it's a felony.
Doesn't seem to bother people.
And the biggest thing in the clerk's office we do is elections. Right now we're getting ready for the May 16th special district election, where we have 94 positions on the ballot across 35 different districts. So the special districts are your library, school districts, water, cemetery, etc. And open to any questions.
On the passport, someone just told me in the last few days, because I'll be coming in to work on that, you guys don't do the photo, is that correct?
We do.
Oh, you do the photo too?
We do the photo.
So everything that needs to be done, if I bring in the right information?
Yeah, when you make your appointment, if you haven't already, just let them know that you need a photo as well.
Okay.
And the only problem is if the passport is expired greater than a certain amount, then you need marriage license and birth certificates and everything else, right?
So the clerk for the passport, if you're a first-time applicant, then you can use the clerk's office. If you're just renewing your passport, then you bypass the clerk's office altogether and everything's done by mail.
But if it's greater than a certain fact, I mean, if it's been expired for, what is it, 2 years or something, then it's a big deal.
Right. Yeah, you have to start all over again.
So how much is what is the cost for a passport? And if you make an appointment, what's that appointment look like and how long does it take?
The appointment in our office takes about 20 minutes, depending on whether or not you have all your information together or not. I'm not sure how much it costs. I'm not really doing passports anymore right now.
I think I just did it, and I think it's a total Last time I did it, it was 77, now it's 100,
Yeah.
it was 120 by the time I did it.
Right.
So you took over Renee's position, but you'll have to run when it comes
I
up?
will be up for election
When?
on May of 2024 ballot.
Okay. Great.
Did the school district in Gold Beach put in for a bond?
We did just receive a bond
Oh,
measure, and any of the current election information can be found on our website. So the wording for the bond, anybody that's already filed, anybody that wants to file.
So all the planning commission there, we can see who's filed and who hasn't.
what happened at the commissioners meeting this morning?
They withdrew the TLT tax
Discussion?
discussion
Oh, so it's gonna stay the way it was.
for now,
If you
yes.
guys don't know what happened, she can explain it, I think, but,
I don't really know.
Okay.
It sounded like to me that they were going to reallocate some of the TLT funds to our emergency management, is the way I interpreted it. Whether
yeah.
that's true or not, I don't know.
What is TLT?
transient lodging tax.
Shelley, how many people do you employ over there in the clerk's
Oh,
office?
that's a good question. We have 5, including myself, for both divisions. We have
And you bring in people during elections to help.
Right. Yeah. Depending on the election, anywhere from 4 to 12.
So for instance, you have an election coming up in May. Do you need election workers? Are you recruiting for them, or do you have everything in place?
For this election, we do have everything in place. Unfortunately, it's one of our biggest elections as far as our office goes for setup and different ballot styles, but as far as voter turnout, it's very small. Not like your presidential where you'll get 80, 90%. This one, hopefully we'll get maybe 20 to 30%.
You're kidding me.
No.
So all these important positions on
Nobody
board,
cares,
there's
yeah.
only a 20% turnout?
Well, it's hard to get people to apply for these positions as well.
That's true. But I wondered why some of the people ended up on the boards and ended up on the boards. No, I think I can understand. So if you're running, you can go on and get some of your best buddies, and that's enough to sway the elections, what you're saying.
What's the deadline to appear on the ballot if you're running for? a
March
position?
16th.
March 16th.
And it costs $10.
That's right. Or you can collect signatures.
How many?
It depends on the district. The most is 25.
How many things are on the ballot that just affect Gold Beach? Is it mostly South County and North County, or do we have a lot of things on the ballot that are
As far as
Gold Beach?
candidates, or
Yeah.
it's just equal because of
Is it? Yeah.
fire, school,
Yeah.
there's no,
Yeah. No heavyweight
No.
population.
So anybody in the county can vote on all these things that are coming up?
no, you have to live in that district, be a voter in that
Okay,
district
that's
in
what I
order
was
to.
wondering. That's partly why it's hard to get people to do it.
Right.
It's like the hospital, we have, it's a special district, so it only goes down to Pistol River or so and up to Port Arthur. So the people in Brookings don't vote on any of the offices.
But it's upriver, all counts as part of that hospital district, right? See, that's,
Yes,
it's hard to know, because there's lots of stuff in the
7,500
city that we can't vote for, even
Right.
though we work and own businesses in the town. We still have no say in what happens, so that's what I was wondering if it's
Yeah, it's where you would
county. Okay.
You may just, keep Shelley out of this. I watched part of the commissioners' meeting. It will be on their website shortly. You can go on their website and watch from the beginning to the end, and you will find it very educational as to how our county is operating today. And that's all I'll say now, and if you want to talk to me later about my conversation with Frank after watching what they did to him today, see me after the meeting.
Anybody else have any other questions?
How long do you plan on staying there?
I hope to finish my career there. I guess we'll see in the May 2024 election.
Well, I just want to say, Shelley I've dealt with the clerk's office for 10 years now, and part of that time, I was on the budget committee and aware of everything they were doing to get ready for this transition. And I think we owe Shelley and Renee and Jim and his replacement a big thank you for doing it right. Transparent, open, thoughtful, and I think we can look forward to lots of good service in the clerk's office going forward.
Well, yeah, Kylie and I have big shoes to fill, that's for sure.
Did you pay him to say all that? Because that was really nice.
Thank you very much, Shelley. We
Yes,
appreciate your
Shelley,
job.
thank you.
Thank you.